Picture lunch break. You're sitting alone. No one's watching, no one's judging, or so you think. But what you do in those 20 minutes says more about you than you realize. Some people scroll. Some people savor. Some people scan the room nervously. And some people get up and leave the building entirely. These aren't just habits. They're a window into how comfortable you actually are with your own company. There are 4 types of people when it comes to eating lunch alone. Stick around, you're about to recognize yourself. Type 1, the scroller. The moment you sit down, the phone comes out. You scroll while you chew. You barely taste the food. The meal becomes background noise to whatever's on the screen. For you, an empty 20 minutes with nothing to look at feels uncomfortable. The phone isn't entertainment, it's a shield against the quiet. Type 2, the savorer. You eat slowly. You actually notice the food, the texture, the temperature, the taste. The silence around you doesn't bother you. If anything, you enjoy it. For you, solitude isn't a gap to fill. It's a recharge. This might be the only 20 minutes today that belongs entirely to you. Type 3, the watcher. You eat, but you're never really relaxed. Your eyes keep drifting to the tables around you, who's sitting together, who noticed you're alone, whether anyone's looking. For you, eating alone doesn't feel neutral. It feels like a small public statement, and you're not sure what story it's telling about you. Type 4, the escapee. You don't eat at your desk or in the crowded room at all. You find a window seat, a bench outside, anywhere that isn't full of people. For you, the social environment all morning has been draining. Lunch alone outside isn't avoidance, it's recovery, plain and simple. Now here's what's interesting. We tend to assume eating alone is something to be managed, even hidden. Like it needs an excuse, I'm just busy, or I had a lot of work. Here's the reversal. Eating alone isn't a deficiency. It's one of the few honest measures of how at peace you are with yourself, without anyone else's energy to borrow from or perform for. The scroller and the watcher aren't broken, they're just not used to being alone with themselves yet. The savorer and the escapee already know something the others are still learning. For the scroller, try 1 lunch a week phone-free. Notice what comes up in the quiet, instead of avoiding it. For the watcher, remind yourself that almost no one is actually watching you eat. Most people are far too absorbed in their own lunch, their own thoughts. For the savorer, keep doing what you're doing. And for the escapee, your need for distance is valid, but check in, are you recovering, or are you avoiding people altogether? The way you spend 20 unstructured minutes with no one watching is one of the purest signals of who you are when nothing is required of you. So tomorrow at lunch, notice what you actually do. Not what you think you should do. What you actually do. Which one are you, the scroller, the savorer, the watcher, or the escapee? Tell me below. No judgment. We've all been at least one of these.